Toxic productivity, a cultural trend defined as an obsession or addiction to being productive, results in one's self-worth being measured by levels of productivity. In today's video, I wanted to talk about the feelings of unworthiness that we were conditioned to feel when we're not quote-unquote being productive. And towards the end of this video, I'm going to be giving you 4 ways that I was able to reclaim my worth and climb out of this low vibration. But before we get into that, let's talk about some of the effects of toxic productivity. I was sitting down the other day and I was being productive all day, and towards the end of the day, I'm like, man, I want some pizza. And the first thing that came to my mind was, you don't deserve pizza. And I looked down and my legs are shaking, my head is racing with thoughts, and all I could feel was stress and anxiety because I felt like I needed to be doing something. What else can I do? Have you done enough today? You don't deserve to relax. You don't deserve to rest. And shame and guilt and stress and anxiety is one of those huge effects from indulging in toxic productivity. Also, feelings of restlessness, sacrificing your physical health and mental health, not living in the present moment, and it could even lead to burnout. And when we burn out, we don't have any more energy to give because we have pushed ourselves to that point. And then guess what we do inside when we burn out? We shame and guilt ourselves even more. This is extremely unhealthy, and it's something that we should all unlearn. So how can we avoid toxic productivity in the first place? Well, I got 3 things for you today. One is start your day off with self-care. Now, I know this is really popular already, but starting your day off with the things that bring you ease and the things that ground you, like prayer, yoga, can really set the tone for the day instead of starting off your day with your to-do list. The second thing, schedule rest. Schedule your break and make it mandatory. You have to take this break because you deserve it. And the third thing, A task and B task, meaning A task are the priorities, no question about it, and B task is like, I could do it if I want to, or I could do one of these if I have time. The first thing on your to-do list should always be to take care of you. So here's a few grounding practices to start your day off with self-care. myself free and climbed out of that negative space. And he says right here,